Hey guys, welcome back to War Thunder and welcome to a video about the F-15. In this particular sortie, we're taking out the F-15J just because of those AAM-3 air-to-air missiles. So, the F-15 and War Thunder, how does it fare against everything else, especially against the new Sukhoi 27s? Basically, the R-27ER is going to smack you in the face and you cannot do anything about it unless you choose to fly low so you can fool it that way. Like, when it comes to air-to-air missiles, the AIM-7 is not particularly good anymore. You can chaff the missile pretty easily. You cannot chaff the radar of the F-15 because that's going to be a hard task, but you can chaff the missile itself, which is a kind of a disappointment. But if you're flying against a lot of people that just are flying in a straight line or doing stuff like that, of course you're going to smack them, kill them, and you'll be a very, very happy man. So when it comes to the flight performance of the thing, how does it feel? To be fairly honest with you, the plane feels surprisingly agile. I'm not even kidding. And the beautiful thing about it is that thrust to weight. I know that a lot of people have been talking about the thrust to weight ratios of the F-15 and how insane they are, but this makes the plane an absolute skirmisher, something that you cannot do with the Su-27 as an example. Like, the Su-27 can be a skirmisher, but you're going to lose all of your speed, all of your energy, and you're not going to have a really good time. Whereas the F-15 just goes in there, plays a little bit of the BVR fight like I'm showing in the clips that you're seeing, and then go and use those AIM-9Ms, or in this case the AAM-3 that I'm going to talk about a little bit later, and basically get yourself kills, save your teammates, be a good team player, and all of that jazz, which is something pretty surprising. Now, this thing can also dogfight, and I'll be showing some dogfighting clips in here in a little bit. And you'll see that the F-15 is not an absolute bus, which is the thing that I expected it to be. I mean, of course, it's going to lose to the Gripen, of course, it's going to lose to the Mirage 4000, the Su-27 if it has R-73s. But if you keep people in the two circle in that rate fight, you're going to be fantastic, you're going to have a great time, you're going to toy around with them, if that makes sense, which is something absolutely amazing. Now, this plane also has a lot of its shortcomings, but we will talk about that in a little second. Basically, in the dogfight, the F-15 is going to be a pretty easy plane to dogfight with. It's not going to be as easy as an F-50 or an F-16A, but let me tell you, it is extremely to do things with, since you have that pull, that initial pull that the F-16C as an example doesn't have, that first AOA, which is something impressive on its own, and it coupled with the engines that you get and the, like I said, the thrust vectoring that you get, it is absolutely fantastic. Now, I didn't get a lot of dogfights, but here's one. I've been trying to kill this F-16 using air-to-air missiles. He's been flying low, dodging my AIM-7s. And it is what it is, basically. I tried to merge with him, but I merged with him in an absolutely horrific way. I'm locked up. Like, I do not see him at all. I do not know where he is. I'm freaking out, and I'm just following the basically the sound that is coming through my headset, and that's about it. Once I see him, though, time to dance. Here's what we do. We're going to utilize the rudder a little bit, and basically the rudder on this plane will help you kick that nose where you want it to be. Now, when it comes to the vertical, this plane can be absolute king, but here's the thing. The SMT interrupts our dogfight but gives us a nice kill assist. So we'll take that and thank you, Mr. whatever that name is. Now, here's what I want to do to the SMT. I know that I don't have HMD. I know that for a fact that I don't have the capabilities of an R-73, but I'm just going to scare him. I'm going to keep on firing. I have a lot of rounds to deal with, and yeah, I'm just going to keep him on his toes, and there he goes. Once he sees that he's in danger, he'll make that mistake, and Mr. SMT is out, and we have ourselves a nice, beautiful kill and an assist from an enemy, which is something you don't really see every single day. So at least you have that. So what are the shortcomings of the F-15? I mean, to be very honest, when it comes to the flight model is absolutely fantastic. Anything like, it's the flight model that you'd expect from an American plane. Designed to be comfortable, BVR monster, just a lot of thrust to weight ratio, and that's about it. Coupled with some good maneuverability, like if we're going to talk about this plane against a gripen as an example, or against an SU or a Mirage 4000, this plane will absolutely suck in terms of maneuverability. But the killer here is not going to be the airframe itself. The killer here is the air-to-air missiles that you get. I'm flying the F-15J just because, like I said, because of the AAM3s, and those are like basically an AIM-9M with a Python's initial turn. That's literally the best way that I could describe it to the average foe. Like, it is an absolutely amazing missile, pulls really hard, and that's all you need to know basically, and it's really, really hard to flare. I don't know about the IRCCM that it has. I think it has the same IRCCM as an R-73, but I do not know. Digressing back to the shortcomings of this plane is the AIM-7. The AIM-7 is an absolute killer on this plane because, like I said, everybody can dodge it. You're limited in the BVR, even though this thing is supposed to be a BVR machine. Now, a lot of people are going to tell me, hey, listen, Silent, the BVR is going to be improved once the AMRAAMs are here, but that's the thing, the AMRAAMs are not here, and that is my point exactly. I mean, the AMRAAMs are going to be an absolute game changer for a plane like the F-15 because it's going to rely on it heavily, and basically right now, yeah, it's not going to compete that good. You have to fly the Russian style. You can do a little bit of the BVRing, don't get me wrong, you just need to fly low though. Be careful, keep mind of your situational awareness, use those flares, you get a good number of them, and that's about it. The plane, to be fairly honest, flies like a dream. It just needs a little bit of upgrading, like the MiG-29 and how it used to be. Like I said, the flight model is absolutely fantastic, absolutely amazing, but that, I don't know, man. Like, a lot of people will say that the AMRAAM is going to be extremely, extremely broken, but I don't know, we have to see when it gets introduced, because yeah, I can see where this plane is going to be with it. And to be fairly honest, I want to play that F-15, and I want to play like the absolute king of BVR in the future, which is something pretty neat, and I'm just waiting for it, dude. Other than that, I have nothing else to say about the F-15. It's an absolutely amazing plane to fly, and it is an absolutely amazing plane to have in your arsenal, if you know what I mean. It's one of those planes that you really want to get, and yeah, basically that's about it. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope that you enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think about the F-15 in the comments down below.